Alright, I'm gonna teach you how to start a campfire safely and somewhat old-fashioned. First, you have to make sure you have all your materials. For my starter material, I like to use lint. You can get this out of your pocket, or you can get it out of your dryer and just bring it with you. I have a pile of crumpled up dry leaves here, also a nest of dry grass. I have extra grass that I can use out here. And I've put a little bit of lint in the middle of this like nest of grass. I've done it in this circular patch of dirt. It's bare. The fire is not going to spread with the size that I'm going to build. But if it does, I have this bucket of water in case things get out of control. This is always a good idea to have something like this around. Also a large wet towel or something you can use to shovel dirt over it. Anything to put out the fire in case something does go wrong. I have small little twigs here and here. This will be what I start off the fire with once I get the grass and the leaves and things going. Then I have bigger sticks that I will start off with there, and gradually bigger and gradually bigger. I have stones here to put around the fire to keep pieces of burning wood from rolling away into the grass and spreading the fire where I don't want it to go. Normally, I would take time and use my flint and steel to start this fire, but for the time's sake, I'm going to use the lighter. However, you would hold the steel like this and take your piece of flint stone and strike it like this, and you would produce a spark. You probably can't see it on the video. And you would put sparks onto the lint, and that would set it ablaze. This takes a while though. It is a lengthy process, so I'm going to take the easy way for time purposes and light it with a lighter, and hopefully this will go as easily as it should. Right, it is burning, it is catching the grass. I'm going to add some leaves without smothering it, hopefully. I'm going to add these small sticks as I go. Not too many or you will smother the fire. Looks like it's starting to go, so I'm going to add some grass slowly to keep it going and create a draft to draw heat through and catch the small pieces of wood on fire. Sprinkle more leaves on. The leaves are harder to catch, but they burn longer, so that is a way to do it. Once I have some smaller sticks burning, I can add bigger ones, but first I have to get these going. Add some more grass here. And that's going to start blazing up pretty quick here. Once this gets going, as long as it's getting air, it should be good. And now I'm downwind, so all the smoke is blowing into my face, so I'm going to shift over here. Now it looks like some of the smaller wood has caught. I'm going to use this stone as a little bit of a windbreak, if I can. Now that the littler wood is burning, I'm going to try to catch some bigger sticks on fire. Feed it some more small stuff to get drafts of air. You want to have a good supply of this grass and lighter things to burn so that you can do this if it doesn't take it immediately, which happens fairly often. So now as the smaller wood is actually starting to finally catch, give that a few seconds to get going, and I'll add some more of this stuff. Actually, some of this is small enough I can put it on. You want to try to keep it small at first so you can build it as you go. Let that cat, oh there we go. Starting to catch a lot better now. Got a pretty nice little blaze going now, so I can just keep feeding it more as it grows bigger and starts to burn thicker pieces of wood. Now that it's burning fairly well with that, once that catches pretty good, you can get some bigger sticks, about as big around as your finger, and start to feed it that. And this is as big as I'm going to go. I'm not going to let the fire get any bigger than this. Obviously, if you want a bigger fire, you're going to have to want a bigger earth area so you can contain it better. But once I get these pieces going, I'm going to put the stones around it to contain it. It's best if you lay the sticks at like a 45-degree angle with one end in instead of just laying them straight on top, unless they are very small. This helps control the fire so that it, if it collapses on top of itself instead of rolling the pieces away. And now that it's going pretty well, I'm going to start putting my rocks around to contain it. If I have enough. And there you have a very small campfire that normally you would build bigger for functional purposes, but I have kept small simply so that I can show you how to start it. And there you are. You have a nice little campfire going, and you can build it obviously as big as you want, as long as you're able to contain it and stay safe with whatever you're using it for.